What is Gucci, my Nucci's? Welcome to the Half Court Podcast. I'm Darwin. I got AV behind the camera.
What up, what up?
Got Eddie Guerrero behind the camera.
Taking some fucking notes for
and
real.
then taking some notes, you know what I'm saying? But we got, you know what I'm saying, 405 buds in the motherfucking building. Juan, what's up, Juan?
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, I just got to start out by saying the fit is fresh, bro. The fit is fresh. I don't know if the camera's going to get the whole fit, but you got the retro 11s on deck. He's looking fresh than a motherfucker, man.
Hey, thank you, bud.
Hey, I feel honored, man. I feel honored. The drip is real, man. So
got him.
let's start out by, you know, we had you in the podcast previously, back in the crib, you know what I'm saying, in the living room, and we talked about a lot of good stuff. So,
damn, that was like 6 months ago.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
So what has changed from there? Because we talked about, you know, the dispensary and how good is it doing. So what can you give us on that?
Man, a lot has changed.
Okay.
I grew a lot, you know, like the market changed, laws changed, regulations changed, people changed. But you know who ain't changed? Me, bud. I ain't changed.
You're one of a kind, bud. But
Fucking dirt. How has it changed? Like, how did it? Is it easier? Is it hard? Yeah. How
no
has
motherfucker smoking, it hits me. I swear to God.
No, I mean just the quality of stuff's getting better for sure.
Okay.
You know, like testing's definitely getting a lot more strict. So you know, like pretty much it's a lot more safer now.
Okay. I was gonna say, is Oklahoma making it easy on y'all to like run dispensaries?
Man, I would say Oklahoma was probably like the easiest state to start a marijuana business in, and it probably still is.
That explains the whole, like, every
Like,
corner there's a dispensary, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That explains it. Okay. So right now, one of the main things of your businesses is like you're right now running 24/7, which you're probably one of the few. Is there any other dispensaries now doing 24/7?
I don't know. They look.
Yeah. Okay. What got you into doing that, like 24/7 shit?
Well,
it's a lot of work, man.
It is a lot of work, but sometimes like you just gotta do it
To be ahead of the game.
Motherfuckers want to get high.
Because you gotta be different.
Right.
What are you gonna do to be different?
Gotcha. That's definitely one.
Yeah.
So like how?
Plus, like people appreciate it because they're like, dang, like.
Yeah, they can get some fucking weed at 3
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock in the morning.
So, is it a lot of work for you to make sure that the business is running?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of work. Like there's days I don't go home till 3, 4 in the morning. Wake back up at 8 o'clock. Run around the whole state. Come back. Bust my ass. Go home. Do some work and do it again every day.
So it's a lot of hours that you got to put in.
A lot of hours.
So is it because of when it comes to the hours?
I don't know. I like being involved. You know,
Okay.
I'm not the guy that's like gonna hire a lot of people and just let them do whatever they want. I like being in the, you know, the front lines working with them.
Gotcha. So if you were to like have to leave for a good month, is your store in good hands? Or it hasn't got to that point yet?
It hasn't gotten to that point. I would say it's getting there, you know, but I love being there. Like, you can't take me away, you know, like, that's my home.
Gotcha. So you just love doing it?
I just love doing it. Like,
Bad. So
how could you not love doing it? You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of your things. I mean, going back to, it's one of your passions. So going back to when we used to work at T-Mobile, you know what I'm saying? I remember when you would tell me. Like,
it wasn't a passion, but, you know, like, I was broke. I need to pay some bills. So
yeah, I remember back when we went to.
So you have a passion for weed?
I just have a passion, you know, for life.
he said he has a passion for life.
Yeah.
But weed is definitely your thing, bro.
I mean, weed is definitely like a good thing, and it's probably a real important part of my life, I would say.
Yeah. I mean,
why'd you choose the weed business?
Why?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just love the plant, and
okay. So, growing, you said you're gonna start a growing business as well, right?
yeah.
Okay, so how is the process of that? Like, what stage are you at right now? Because last time I went there,
We're just waiting on permits and
that's it.
Yeah,
So you have everything set. As soon as they give you the green light, you're like, I'm ready.
Boom. Yeah, I got a crew, building crew. We'll build it in a couple weeks if we need to. You know, like I got a 24/7 building crew. You know, hey, we need to go get to work. Boom, show up.
Nice.
That's the type of people you need. You know, like if you want to do big things, you gotta have some people for sure.
All right, bet. That's what's up, man. So another thing is, you also say you help people get their medical cards, right?
Yeah, we help them.
You do?
You know, like because I mean, a lot of people don't know how to use a computer. You know, let alone, you know, like the process of how to do it. So, there's honestly a lot of people out there that are, you know, still scared to even come out and say like, oh, I smoke weed, or I don't know, 'cause it's still some sort of stigma.
I think it's in the middle right now. I think it's in that.
In the middle.
Back in the day, it was like, you can't say you smoke weed.
Like, if you were like a kid drinking alcohol, you know, like that's what it is in a way. You know, because you know it's bad, and then like people let you do it, but
I would say it's in the middle.
Yeah, it's like
It's
in the
like-
middle. You know, like
I think it's going more towards like the good side of it now. It's gonna get to the point where it's like cigarettes, where you can just spark that shit up anywhere and that's
Yeah.
it.
What's the process of getting the card? Because I have people ask me that shit all the time, and I'm like, bro, I don't know. I
you
just
just
smoke
gotta go
this.
see a doctor. You know, pay your recommendation fee and pay the state, and then they'll mail you your card. You know,
That's it.
That's it.
So first step is go to the doctor
just gotta go to the doctor.
and get a what is it called?
Your doctor.
A recommendation?
Recommendation letter. That's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, what do you do after that?
Submit that to the state. And,
How do you do that?
you go to their website.
And then you upload the thing from the doctor.
Do y'all guys do like bring doctors to?
So you can't bring doctors to a dispensary anymore because they like passed this law where you couldn't put a doctor on site anymore. But there's people that get around it by doing like video calls and stuff like that, or they're posted outside in the parking lot, or they'll do a collab with the business next door and put the doctor in there. So there's ways around it, but I mean, I just send people to the doctor, and you know, like he sends people to us. So it's just you know, kind of like a
Nice. So if anybody wants to get a hold of you for you to kind of help them out, where can they get a hold of you? What would be the best? Just to stop by the store or something?
Stop by the store. Go to 4 or 5 Buds, Facebook or Instagram.
Message you.
You know, just message us, or they can call us. You know.
Okay. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you are
I'll shoot you over the info, and then you can put it here in little letters.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. We'll leave a link in the description, and we'll put it on the video as well. So I have not been to Colorado. You have been to Colorado, right, Eddie?
It's beautiful out there.
Okay, so how is that recreational shit work? Let's talk about
You just,
that. So can you go out in public and
anybody can go there.
spark
You
a
just
blunt?
gotta have your. You can't just spark.
If I go to
so
Starbucks and take
you
a
can't,
coffee outside,
like, that's the weird thing, right? So like you go out there and you buy this weed, and then it's illegal to smoke. Like in your car, it's illegal to smoke.
so I can't smoke in my car.
I mean, legally you can't, but I mean,
You can still get a.
yeah, you can still get fined and a DUI. So like
Oh,
it's
for real?
everywhere. Like there's warnings everywhere. Like make sure you don't like still a DUI.
Like,
It impairs your
So,
fucking.
yeah.
It's
But-
like a medicine. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's missing. But
okay. But has there been any like, oh, this guy was in a car accident because he was
I
high?
mean, I haven't seen. Yeah, it happens. I'm sure.
Yeah.
you can be
That's
stoned
crazy.
as fuck and just.
But that's the thing about here, though. Okay, so here you have a medical card, so you have rights and you're protected. So you could literally walk in Bricktown, spark up a blunt,
And they can't say shit.
and nobody can say shit.
Colorado laws are different. They have a medical. You have a medical. You can do a medical card, and then you can do recreational.
Anybody.
Show your ID.
But to have your medical, you have to be a resident over there. So
Oh, okay. So you have to be a Colorado resident over there. Oh, interesting. That's very interesting. I thought
They
you
have
could just-
different. Dispensaries have to be different as well.
there's some that are just med, and then there's some that are just reg, and then there's some that are med and reg. So it's like there's one display case here, and then like there's either a divider or a different door, and then you go to the medical side. But I mean, they don't let you back there. I mean, I've asked them like, what's the difference, and they're like, I mean, honestly, it's almost the same stuff. They just get a little cheaper. They can get way more.
Talking about Colorado, I talked to somebody that lives there. He said that the city grew like a lot within 10 years because of the recreational marijuana. What do you think is gonna happen here in Oklahoma?
It's cheap over there. I mean, I don't know if y'all seen, but you can get like an ounce of some tippy top show for like $100 out there. And sometimes even cheaper.
It's
like,
probably better than just.
I mean, it's way better stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like that I've seen.
What do you think is gonna happen?
I mean, it's gonna happen here.
How far you think are we away from it being recreational here?
Probably a couple years, and I mean,
they're probably testing it with the medical one.
Not
Huh?
necessarily testing it, but there's just big money behind it. You know, like if you go look, you log in and see who's donating the money. It's like big pharma. So
it's a big market. Okay, I see. So, like when we mentioned it and I'm pretty sure it's kind of the same case with the growing thing. You have a growing in your store that you're planning on having as well, and you also are going to have a downtown location, correct?
Yeah.
And you're
you
just
know
waiting.
what's crazy? They're about to build like a concert hall, like down the street.
Like a concert?
Like they're like a concert hall, and yeah, like do events and stuff. So.
Oh shit, that's gonna be man.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's crazy.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
And they're about to build that casino or resort.
Downtown?
Yeah, downtown.
Yeah, downtown is doing some crazy shit.
Big old building off the highway.
I kind of saw. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a resort. It's a resort, but I don't know if you've been seeing about the casino pact.
I wouldn't be surprised though.
So like,
I'm
what
very.
they're doing right now is, you know, it's supposed to be the Indian contract for the casino is about to expire, so that would allow for casinos or gambling to be legal in Oklahoma City.
I'm surprised.
So that would put a casino like.
I'm surprised, man.
Right downtown.
The city, the city was this close to being a mediocre city, like this close to just being like just a regular fucking corn town or some shit.
I've been here.
And then all of a sudden they've been like.
Darwin's always clowning Oklahoma.
Yeah, no, I'm not, bro. I'm saying it.
I'll put the gloves
I'm saying
on
it
right
in
now
a good
for my
goddamn
city.
way, bruh. Like
4 or 5 buds.
Like we were like.
Tell this guy, man.
Nah, we were this close to being a mediocre city. Like it was just in depth and all that good jazz, and they were able to flip it over. That's what I'm gonna get to the good part, Aaron. And they were able to flip it over, so now they're in like all this money that they're taxing us and shit. They're actually putting it into something. I mean, I'm surprised that park is pretty awesome. Now they got the resort, soon to be casino type shit.
Yeah.
They just keep
It's
growing.
be a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's getting good.
You were born and raised here in Oklahoma?
No, I've been here since I was a kid though. It's a good little country.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Your parents are from Mexico?
The DACA, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you too?
You're
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Darwin.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the perfect. I forgot to mention that shit too. Like that's what's up. Because
Can you own a business with a dispensary business with a doctor?
You can do whatever you want with your DAC body. Don't let nobody tell you different. Like just because.
Don't use that as an excuse or a limitation
to
type
be like,
shit.
oh man, I'm on DACA. Like
Pussies.
yeah. Like fuck it. Even if they take it away, like do what you gotta do. Shit.
See?
You did it before. It's just a piece of paper at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's a motherfucking jungle out here, brother.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? That's a prime example right there. There are no limits, man. If you want to do something, you do it. You put your mind to it and you fucking do it, period. You know what I'm saying?
What do your parents think about the weed business?
What do they think about it? I mean, they were, they're Mexican, so like
Barely
it's
strict on it.
already like, hey, it's bad. Like,
But what are they're probably old school. Like
no,
like
they're old school. They got like a little bit more.
my aunt is like that. Like she thinks.
Got a little bit more chill about it for sure, but.
Yeah. Do they support you on it?
Yeah, they support me.
They seen the
They're
money
pretty
coming
happy,
in.
not necessarily because of the money. They just.
They know it's what you like and like
it's
what you're
I
passionate
like.
about.
I'm living the dream that I created, And,
Yeah, that's tight. How can they be mad about that?
yeah, how can you be mad at somebody's success?
Right? Yeah, I get you on that. I definitely do. My aunt is like hella old school. She thinks like if you do drugs, like if you do weed,
No, yeah, and
you're a
people
criminal.
still classify it as weed, as drugs. I mean, whatever.
But it's
It makes me mad.
yeah. I'm like, aunt, come on, like this ain't it. This ain't it. Like, yeah, you can do anything with weed, on weed. You know what I'm saying? High, like you can just do anything, man. We're doing this podcast high. You know?
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah.
Pretty toasted.
Pretty
We're
tough.
talking knowledge here. We're talking
Yeah.
good ass shit. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
yeah, like next time I hear somebody call marijuana a drug, but I'm gonna give them the pause. You know.
All right, bro. So, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
10 years, probably still working. You know, like I don't know.
Where do you see the business at?
The business probably go rec. It's definitely gonna go rec. You know, and by then
Business is gonna be booming.
booming. Hopefully move to the next states. You know. And
Are you looking to expand beyond Oklahoma City?
yeah, definitely. I mean, it's gonna be legal probably worldwide. You know, like next thing you know, Mexico is gonna be next, and it's just. I mean, if you go read about it, it's about to happen. You know, like Mexico is about to be one of the next countries for sure.
Okay.
How much research do you do?
I just read like random stuff, and you know, just
And just if it's about the topic, it's
if
about
it's
the
about
topic.
the topic, if I'm interested, I read it.
Okay.
How'd you become a business person? Like, how'd you go from working at T-Mobile to fucking, all right, I'm gonna go open this shit?
I became one. I think I might have always just been one. It's just like instinct of survival, you know, like you broke. I was a little kid, you know, and like I would buy a pack of gum on my way to school and sell it at lunch by pieces.
So you had that entrepreneur mentality.
Yeah, you know, like spend $2 on a pack of gum, come
make
out
double,
and make
triple.
$13, you know, and then go buy another pack of gum the next day.
So the flipping
Yeah.
game.
The food-
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I see.
It's just survival, you know, like either you just wait for something to happen or you go out there and you go make it happen.
Yeah, bro. They taught me a lot about like him
How
and his
old are
brother.
Me, 25.
Him and his brother taught me a lot. Like,
How long did y'all work together?
fuck y'all.
What?
Maybe like 2 years.
No, I'm just playing. We 2 years. I was in T-Mobile for 2 years.
And what did he teach?
I
What
worked
did
there maybe
him
like
and his
five-
brother
I
teach
worked
you?
there 5 years.
Yeah, he worked there 5 years. I worked there
like
for
5
2 years.
Since
And
I was a little kid. At
And yeah,
18, almost
yeah.
18, 19.
the first time I met him and shit, like I already knew like he was about something. Like, you know, he's on his shit. And he taught me a lot, bro. He taught me a lot about like credit score. I didn't know shit about credit score. Him and his brother were just like giving me tips. By the time like I was asking them, like my credit was pretty fucked up. I was in the process of like building it up. So they taught me, you know, a lot of shit, you know, get a secure card and like
Yeah.
make sure you make on-time payments with that shit. Make minimal payment. Don't go over the 30% because that's something I didn't know about, the 30% shit. I thought credit card just to max it out, pay it off, max
Put
it
him on
out.
game.
But it's not about that. You know what I'm saying?
It's
And
that
that
free
shit,
game right
nobody
there.
teaches you. The school doesn't teaches you that.
Hey, why don't you tell people how to get a secured credit card?
It's really simple, man. You just get your damn money.
Yeah.
You put your own money into the bank, and it's like a credit card.
$100 like minimum. I think there's a
I
bank out
think it's
there that's
300.
like
I did
$100.
300.
Yeah, and that's all you need, you know.
A lot of people. So
Everybody's like, oh,
for those,
yeah.
if there's any young people out there listening to this podcast right now and they want to know how to build up your credit, the best way, the safest way is to do the secure card, which is obviously you get your money, you know, $300. You
Give
go
it
to the
to
bank
them.
and say, hey, I want a secure card. What they're going to do is use your own money as a credit card. Now, what that is going to do, and this is something I didn't know either, do not close it. Because once I got my real credit card, my dumbass closed it. That's something I
Yeah.
did not know. That affects
That's
just like
a good
closing.
account.
Yes, it shows as a
Yeah.
closed account in your credit report, so it will fuck it up.
I mean, unless you have to pay like a yearly fee or something.
Like it
you
won't
know,
fuck it up, but it'll drop your credit
yeah,
score
that's the only
drastically.
time
So
you want to close it. But
yeah, so that's it. That's just that simple. Don't go over 30% of the
Mhm.
amount. So I think
Every-
well, how much is 300? 30% of that, like $80 or some shit.
30. No, I don't know. Don't be asking me no math questions.
Okay, it's around there.
I just know about weights.
It's around there. So these motherfuckers are smart. Him and his brother, they're pretty smart, and yeah, they gave us the insight on that shit. So
Yeah.
they both have like white credit,
Mm.
that white credit score. You know what I'm saying? They can get a boat right now if they wanted to.
I don't want a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what was this question I was gonna ask? Fuck.
I want a yacht.
You want a yacht? Fuck. Y'all got any questions? I forgot. I got this fucking question I was gonna
You
ask.
you got contact, bud?
Fuck.
Shit, man. Really, like, is weed is that what you're gonna do for the next? Is that it? Or
I don't
you?
know. I want to expand. I want to do something else.
What other shit are you into other than weed?
I don't know. I like growing.
Oh, okay, this is what I got. All right, so if I come to you and say, bro, I want to open a dispensary, what does that take
What does it take?
right now? Like,
Step 1 through 5 or whatever the fuck.
yeah,
it
let's
is.
just go from there.
Commitment.
Okay.
Can you commit? Can you sacrifice? You know, are you gonna be able to
If I come to you with $3,000, can I open
take
one?
the stress? The $3,000? No, you can't.
$5,000.
How much money do you need?
$5,000? I don't.
How much
even
do I
know.
need?
How much do you need? I mean, honestly, it just depends on how you want to do it. You know, if you want to go big, if you want to go small, if you want to play smart.
How'd you go?
How did you go about it when you
You got to
started?
think about your location. You got to think about licensing. You got to think about permits. You got to think about random shit that's
And
gonna
that's
fucking
just
pop off.
Money. All that shit you mentioned is money, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So either like that's what I'm saying. Can you commit? Can you know like
Can I open one with $10,000?
10 grand? Probably.
What's the average you would
You
say?
probably could open one with 2 grand if you found you a little cheap spot. You know, 10 grand. But I mean, you're not gonna have much.
So minimum, you would say maybe.
But-
So
But yeah, 10
you're looking.
grand, you
You're maybe
probably
looking to
couldn't do
open
it.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty tough with 10. Now, if you got a couple buddies, you know, and y'all put 10, then maybe y'all can make something happen. But
Okay.
you know,
So you think the location's the main?
oh
key
yeah, for sure.
to the success
I
of
mean,
a
just-
dispensary?
Yeah,
I think it has to.
Yeah, 7-Eleven doesn't put a 7-Eleven, you know, in just a random spot. They,
You gotta get a prime location.
Yeah, they put it. What I've noticed on the 7-Elevens is they do put it like in a fucking a
Yeah.
4-way big avenue
Yeah,
type
bubbles.
shit. That's pretty interesting. So
What about advertising? What do you see? What do you see in that?
we advertise a lot.
do you spend money on advertisement?
Yeah, we spend a lot of money on advertisement. I mean, just off of Weed Maps, you know, Weed Maps knocks your head off like right off the bat. Just to even like post on their fucking website, I think it's like $720 or some shit
Is
Just
that monthly?
monthly. And then if you want to put an ad, then it depends on like what place you want to put your ad. You know, so
Who takes care of the marketing for you?
we take care of everything in house. You know, like.
So you're the one posting on
Everybody's
Instagram.
got responsibilities, you know, like I try to teach people how to work that Instagram. That way I don't have to do it. And, you know, I have a couple guys that'll do it. So,
It's not just
definitely-
only you
it's
working
just
on the
not only
Instagram
me
and posting
doing
and shit.
Instagram now. So that's nice. But I mean, I love working the Instagram because like I have fucking creative mind. So I just go wild on it. And,
Gotcha.
Where else are you guys advertised?
It's interesting. You seen them? You been watching?
Yeah,
them?
bro. I've been seeing your stories and shit, like and all that good
Good
gas and
gas,
shit.
huh?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And some good ones. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing some videos. You know, where
So-
unpack the bud and.
Is Weed Maps is the only place where
No,
you advertise?
there's not Weed Maps. Like we're on the back of the Chronic magazine. I don't know if you picked one of those up. but,
Nah,
like,
bro.
We're on the whole back cover. So
Oh, for real? Hell yeah.
have that. We've had that for a couple months. And then there's a couple other platforms that you can advertise on, but really it's mostly like word of mouth. You
Yeah.
know, at the end of the day,
Customer
like,
service and shit.
customer service and like people even know the bud tenders, or they'll call them and be like, or they'll call the store and make sure they're there before they even go. Kind of like when we worked at T-Mobile, you know how you had that customer that just wouldn't go to nobody else.
Yeah, yeah. They're strictly just
Whether they were buying something
loyal as
or
fuck.
like, or they would just go up there just to talk to you. Like, I don't know. Like, I just see these guys and they build relationships with these people, and it's
Okay.
just dope, you know.
So one thing I've been seeing a lot, bro, is like the damn dispensaries getting robbed, which it irritates
the
me.
Dispensary across the street got robbed.
It irritates me, man. Out of all of the places you can rob, you're gonna just take somebody's little gig. You know what I'm saying? Like most
Yeah,
of
it's
these
messed
dispensaries just started. You know what I'm saying? And like
Yeah.
they're, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's messed up. For
it's kinda
sure.
fucked up,
I mean,
huh?
I heard that the people that robbed them had like fake guns too. So,
But rob a fucking Burger King. Rob some fucking big corporation that they
rob
can.
Nobody, you know.
Or yeah, don't even rob anybody.
Yeah,
What the
just
fuck?
don't rob nobody.
What the fuck, Darwin?
Golly.
But they're gonna do it anyways. Like,
Yeah, no.
Just-
yeah. I mean, the McDonald's down the street got robbed too.
You got to think about it. Like, there's weed is still like a street drug. So Jack boys don't give a fuck. They'll take your good weed and go sell it in the hood.
Money too, because you know, like.
are you prepared for an event like that,
I mean,
man?
we got security. Yeah, we got security, 24/7 security.
So you pay a security guard.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he ain't playing around. Hell yeah. Yeah. You said the dispensary in front of you? You guys have?
Yeah, they got robbed. 3 guys just rolled up, and then another one like literally down the block. They got robbed the same way too. Right.
And
right
they haven't
around
touched 405?
Christmas, all between the 2 weeks. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. And then on Western, another one got robbed twice in the same week. So
Yeah, I seen you be sharing a lot. I was like, God damn, man, what is wrong with these people? Like,
yeah, what is wrong with these people?
Why'd you choose Dale City?
Midwest City?
Yeah, Midwest City.
So when I worked at T-Mobile, like we kind of seen what stores would do the best, and it was like certain areas, and like I just kind of used what I seen there.
that's
and
interesting.
From T-Mobile, he learned. Yeah,
Right,
that's cool. That's creative as fuck.
But that is interesting because you would think that maybe in the hood, if you go to the hood, you're gonna sell more. But at the same time, maybe there's somebody already in the hood.
Wait, Midwest City's kind of hood, ain't it?
You don't want to. You want to help everybody out. You know, you want to have the bud for the people that only got $5, and you want to have the bud for the people that will pay that $20. You know, so you gotta have some for everybody, because at the end of the day, there are those people that don't have the $20 to spend, and as much as they'd want to spend that $20 and get that, they only got $5, $10, $15, and they'd rather stretch it out. And that's what it is.
What do you guys sell? What do you guys sell there?
Man, I don't know. We got like 50, 60 strains, and I got a bunch of unreleased stuff that I haven't even put out yet. So.
What's your favorite strain?
Favorite strain?
You said 50?
Yeah, I think we got like 50. I don't know. I haven't counted them in a while. But.
See, man, that's why that's why they rob you. Did that dude pay you back?
Who takes care of that? Is that like an
Juju.
insurance? Huh? Like an insurance that takes care of? Like if you were to
No,
get
I'm
robbed
talking about
and
the
shit?
last podcast. He was saying somebody had stole from him.
Yeah, they took everything from them. I feel bad. I wouldn't wish that on nobody.
No, I don't wish that shit on either, because that's like their gig. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Fuck no.
for sure.
Now, when I was a kid, I thought like growing up, like if you had a business, you made it. You fucking booming and shit.
Yeah, if you had a business, it was the shit. And
Now,
life was so easy.
it's
and
like-
you would see it in movies how motherfuckers
Right.
had businesses and they was fucking
And I think it's the movies too. It's
balling
their
and
fault.
shit.
Yeah, I think it
and
was
then,
that.
And then you actually do it, and then you're like, oh damn,
It ain't like
how
it-
it is. It's
yeah.
like
So
sleepless
Why am I
nights
still
and-
here right now?
Yeah.
real shit. Like is it?
Yeah, like what am I doing? You look at the clock, you're like, damn, all right.
It's
I
a
still
lot.
got work to do.
It's a lot of man.
Stay single, stupid.
So, is it a profitable business?
Is it? I mean, I don't really pay myself. If you want me to be honest, like I just live off the least and just reinvest everything.
Are you
into
in the
growing.
6 digits?
I don't know. Why?
Are you in the 6 digits? Are you getting there or what? Where?
Why
you at?
why do I want to pay myself? I'd rather.
Why are you in my men's pockets, bro?
I'm just,
Yeah,
bro.
why-
People want to make.
Why would I
Nah,
get in
I'm
the
just-
pockets
hey.
of this like machine? You know?
I just want to make sure, like, is
I'm
it
straight.
profitable or not? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If I want to open a
a
dispensary,
good
I want to
one.
make sure it's profitable.
I mean, there's tons that are closing down.
Cause he's a smart business guy. That's why I ask him.
There's like there's a lot
Right.
of competition. There's that like you see them closing down. As much as they're opening,
They're closing
they're
down.
closing down.
And then J. Paul predicted that the mom and pop stores, they're not gonna handle it. So why are they closing down though?
So like okay, so like
They don't got that
mom
gas.
pop shops, right? Like a lot of them are scared that when rec comes, a lot of them are just gonna get pushed out. So I think that's the biggest fear of like why people don't want rec right now, because medical just came on, everybody's doing good, and then next thing you know, boom, rec. Now you got people from all over the U.S. that can just freely storm the state and fucking, you know, like the weed that was, you know, now $10, they could sell it for $5 and still make a killing off of it.
So
that's why people are scared. So I mean, that's really what it is. They're scared because they're scared to get left out. And
do you fear that?
what, getting left out?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna work, and I'm not gonna let it happen.
So you're gonna adapt to what's coming.
I'm gonna adapt to the changes that come. No matter what happens, you know, you just level up. You know, like.
All right. Do you have any strong connections with any dispensaries that you fuck with?
Like this, like people that I'm cool with.
Like other dispensaries?
Yeah, I'm cool with everybody. Like,
yeah.
You know, like, I mean, you know, you get customers that come in and even talk shit, but like, I don't even like try to.
I think it's
like
not.
Get myself involved in the conversation. Just
it's not a good business practice.
Respect, you know, like.
What's the biggest dispensary right here in Oklahoma right now? Like the biggest chain?
Dispensaries? I mean, I don't know if you mean like square footage.
No, like as far as like
brand?
revenue and locations.
I don't look at their numbers, but I mean, you could, if you look at, you know, your maps, you could see which ones are the most prevalent for sure. You know, you'll see the ones that have multiple locations with the same names. You know, those are definitely the ones that are gonna survive this, you know, wreck that's coming. So.
Yeah,
I
think it's just that.
Fuck what everybody's doing, you know. Like that's what I'm doing. Like I don't care what anybody else does.
Once it becomes rec, I think that.
But yeah.
Yeah, I would probably create like a.
Because think about it. Once rec comes in, like right now, you're limited to the people that you can sell. Now, when rec comes in, that opens the door for like let's say that there is mom and pop businesses out there that were scared of this coming in, but somehow they were able to hop on the rec train. Now they're seeing an influx of customers that they weren't seeing before. So like, let's say before they would have shut down just because they were relying on those medical patients. But now that rec came on, like now they got a way to survive. So it's like a give and take kind of thing, you know. So
it's a hit or miss.
It's a hit or miss. I mean, it's not. It's the person. You know, like if you're.
I think it'll open a lot of windows, man. A lot of
windows.
Opportunities. You know, just go to a coffee shop that sells weed. You get your little coffee with a fucking blunt.
Or you can create them.
Yeah. Or I don't know. You can get creative with it, man.
You can get creative.
Did you ever go to like those places over there, or is it Amsterdam that has that shit?
Damn.
I think it's Amsterdam, huh?
Hey, what would you open? If you had money, what would you open?
Shit, bro. I definitely want a media room. I want a media room where it's like one room is for the podcast, one room is for like fucking video shoots, photography shoot.
Build some sets in that bitch.
Yeah, I'm really hard on
What kind of sets?
On content.
Like sets, like you have like let's say like you build like a wall, like basically it's like 3 walls, so back, sides, and then you can shoot from right here, you know. So it's like you could have a set right here that's like a jail, and then a set over here that's like a fucking dining room, like basically
a big ass space.
You can
where
do whatever.
You can just go crazy because
that really doesn't sound like it takes much if you really think about it. That's just honestly just work.
Effort. Yeah, effort.
I mean, because look, you got space here.
we're making the most out of it, man. It's a lot that we do down here. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, huh?
Yeah, you got space here.
There's a barber chair right there. AV gets his hustle there.
Y'all let me know. I'll have somebody build y'all some walls tomorrow.
Shit. For real. Like, I got my office over here. We do our editing and shit. So we got a lot going on, but I think it's...
We're getting it out the bando.
Yeah, we're getting it out the bando. And with the podcast started out in the living room. I mean, it's in the views in the garage. But, hey, look at this setup, man. Got a good-ass lighting. Like, I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I think, the way...
It's progress.
The way we're going with media and shit, like...
Next thing you know, you're going to have your own...
85% of content is consumed by video. So, I'm really big on video. So,
it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, eventually that's what I want to do. Like, just have a media room.
You just got to keep creating content. And
yes.
Getting people in here. And keep doing the same thing over and over.
Do 1,000 of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, do 1,000 of these. Because, you might post 10 videos and get, 100 views, but you might post.
Bro, it's humbling to see that people actually sit down for a fucking hour and 20 minutes and watch the shit. Cause like, I've had people say, I watched the whole thing. I'm like,
shout out to all the people. Shout out to all the people listening, and it's really,
there's some interesting ones.
Shout out to all 3 of y'all.
Shout out to all 3 of y'all. that are still listening right now. You know what I'm
Still people
saying?
listening?
But yeah, that's definitely that would be one. Secondary, I haven't even thought about it. What would you would definitely do a barber. Open a barber shop.
My idea is basically the same. You know that like the Rob Dyrdek Fantasy Factory? That's my fucking dream right there. Just basically a big ass warehouse where you can do all kinds of shit. You can skateboard if you want to skateboard. You can fucking, you know, just
What about you, Ed?
create.
Shit, I want to do a lot of things. I want to open a dispensary this summer. I started my roofing company already. Well, I have my fencing, but I started my roofing. Integrated it.
Basically make some money. You want to be a fucking millionaire.
So are you
I want to be a millionaire by this year, but then.
All right, so you have the unlimited fence. You just started the roofing, and then you're gonna open a dispensary. How are you gonna manage all of it?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's gonna get
It's
to
a
the
lot of
point where
time.
you're gonna have
Yeah.
so much business that you don't even know what the hell to do with it, though.
That's what I'm
It's
talking
about
about.
planning. It's
You know?
about, you get certain people to do certain things. You just.
Delegate.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
It's about commitment. Like, what are you really gonna commit to? Because like, if you.
But out of those three, you got to commit to one.
Well, see, that
No,
shit
not
happens to
necessarily
me too,
commit to
though.
one,
Because I
but-
cut hair, I do video.
If
And
you're doing all three, like, what do you want to be really good at? Do you want to be really good at cutting hair? Do you want to be really good at doing videos? What do you want to be really good at?
I just
So,
want to be good at both, to be honest.
I think,
Because both of them make me happy, so I don't really.
it's fun. It's
It's
fucking
fun.
fun.
Yeah, it goes back to the fun shit.
But which one's gonna make you the most?
Well, it's different, bro. Because
think
with,
when you-
with
when you-
video shit, it takes a long time to make
When you're
it.
passionate, yeah, I don't think you'd even think
So
about
like
the money.
with haircuts, you can make some money doing haircuts, opening barbershops. You know,
You cut hair right now if you wanted to.
what was that?
I said you could cut somebody's hair right now.
Yeah, anytime you just got to have some clippers and a comb, and
It's
that's
a lot.
it.
It's a lot quicker with it. With this, bro, at least in this market, it's a little.
If I get deported, I can go over there and fucking cut some hair. Like,
Cut hair
what's up,
wherever.
nigga? Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's
Make sure you get your clippers.
with this right here is just about building name, man. When it comes to the video stuff, it's like what Evan says. It's a little bit slower, and we were talking about this earlier, but it's a little bit slower to build, because a lot of people don't see it. But if you think about it, man, 85% of content is consumed by video. So the Facebooks, the Instagrams,
Yeah, that's why I make videos. 'cause
they
they're
want to
more
make
interactive.
videos. But a lot of people, like, you don't know how many fucking businesses I hit, bro. When I was doing the Darwin Media shit and I was just hitting all these businesses, like, they didn't see it. I was like, I'm going to make you some dope, high quality shit that I think is going to benefit your business. But they don't.
Video's interactive, like it's interactive. When you scroll down,
You see a picture for how long?
You see a video and you click it.
Right, but when you see it, when you're going through Instagram, for example, you see a picture for how long?
Like 1 second.
A video? You see the whole fucking minute.
Sometimes, if it's an interesting video.
Yeah. But I mean, in your timeline,
but you're gonna click it,
Right.
And see what the fuck it is.
and you're gonna see it for more
It's
than
kinda
1
like when
second.
you're on Facebook, you see that censored shit. You're like, fuck.
Right. So yeah, video is very big, but I guess some people here are just a little behind. They might.
Yeah. It's all right.
They're old
That's-
school.
it's-
I'd rather pay the fucking.
Some people are gonna move with it or get left behind.
Yeah. But yeah, that would be something I would definitely invest in a little big ass space where you can do all kinds of shit.
I got space
Where?
Diga bien.
everywhere.
Talk, bud.
I got space. I got a warehouse
Where?
downtown.
So you already bought the space?
Mm.
Wait, it's not the dispensary, huh?
No, I got a warehouse downtown.
Where?
It's like you remember how he said the Charlie House factory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That big?
It's a big one. It's a big one.
Hey, let's check it out. What's up? What you trying to do?
There's rooms. I mean, I got two stories up there, and
So, okay. Shit.
haunted. It's haunted.
What are your plans for that space?
I'm gonna grow in it eventually. But yeah,
So you're gonna take like a little spot there. I'm pretty sure you can.
I got.
My bad. Have you already grown before? You already
grow
grown a
all the
plant?
time. Yeah, I grow my hair all the time. I grow
I'm
plants.
dead. So, are you planning on like renting this space? I need to
I wanna
check this
buy
shit
it.
out.
I want to buy it right now. We're leasing it, but I want to buy it.
Oh, you're leasing
Yeah,
it?
but it's huge. Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know where the Purina Doghouse factory is?
Nah.
No.
You know where it's at?
downtown. There's like 2 big old towers right behind the jail. They're like right behind the jail.
I think I know where it's at.
Behind the jail.
I think I know where it's at.
I better get my Uber ship situated.
That's pretty tight. That's pretty tight, man.
All right, so you're 25 right now. What high school did you go to?
I went to Del City.
Del City.
Yeah, it's a good one.
You grew around there?
Huh?
Damn, that's crazy that you you went to Del City and then you looked at the demographics in Del City. Oh no, you're in Midwest City right now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Which is not
it's
too
just
far
down
away.
It's down the street, honestly. It's just catty corner.
How were you in high school? Like were you the cool
No,
kid?
I was the weird kid.
You were the weird kid.
I was the weird kid.
Yeah.
It's alright.
I feel you on
I don't
that.
really care what people think about me, honestly.
You
At the
don't.
end of the day,
You don't, and I think that's something that's got you where you at right now, man. I'm big on that shit too. Don't give a fuck what people say.
Yeah.
Just do what you got to do. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
So the 405 Buds is gonna be how old?
how old? It's gonna be a year in April.
A year in
great.
April.
That's almost here.
Now, if you had to go back 5 years from now to see yourself and say hey, don't do this or do this, what would you what have you made?
I
What
would
changes
definitely
would you
do
make?
a lot of things different. You know,
You say what?
I would do a couple things different.
Like what?
Like maybe not trust people so much.
Not trust them so much.
Yeah, not trust them so much. You know,
Yeah, that's
that'd be a good lesson.
okay. What is the other one?
The other thing, I don't know. Maybe I mean, I wish
So
I wouldn't
my
have-
bad, bro. Going back on the don't trust people. Don't you have to have some level of trust for
You have to have a level of trust, but you just don't be blind. You know, don't.
So you a lot of times you were too kind to people
Yeah,
and
too kind. You know.
And they kind of took advantage of it.
hold up. Let me elaborate on that right there.
Being kind.
Yeah, like because you obviously it looks like somebody fucked you over because I was in that same situation.
We all get fucked over.
But I mean, if that's the number one, that means that's the one that hurt the most. So
It's alright. I mean, I can sleep at night. You know, my conscience is clear at the end of the day, and I'm sure they're sleeping with one eye open because they're worried about all the bad they've done.
Was it that bad?
I mean, I don't know. I'm sure they've done worse. You know.
God damn.
If they're a fucked up person to me, I'm pretty sure they're a fucked up person to somebody else.
Damn. So right now, do you have a business partner
Business partner?
that you can be like?
I have a couple stores that I'm doing a collab with. I don't know if you remember Adam.
I don't remember.
You remember Adam?
No.
But yeah, he's coming down here. He's gonna help me out so we can run that Stillwater store.
Oh, you open one in Stillwaters?
Mhm.
Oh shit. When is this?
When was that? It's coming soon, but I think we made the move maybe like 2 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right off of Main Street.
All right. Eddie, were you gonna say something before
Gonna be a good one.
dickhead over here?
And then,
I'm there with you.
the Northwest Side one's like done, just waiting on permits.
So a total of how many stores you're gonna? When it's all said and done, how many?
How many do I want to have?
No. How many you have in process right now?
Maybe 3, 4, maybe. I don't know. 4.
Because right now you have Midwest City.
Northwest.
You're in the
City.
process of doing downtown.
Downtown, Stillwater,
So that's 3.
and then that I think we're working on in the works of doing another one. You know, so just
So
come
total.
soon.
What's your goals on the dispensary things?
I just want to help as many people as I can. You know, just make me feel good about it.
Yeah, you guys been
Put-
getting
put
good reviews.
medicine in the-
Where do they leave those reviews? Is it Weed Maps?
Yeah,
Because I've been seeing a lot of good reviews and shit.
Good reviews. And then we've been getting some really good growers lately, so they've been coming out with some really good stuff. So,
And you
then
stay on
we
that.
and then we could sell it at a really good price, you know. So it's like a no-brainer.
They give you guys good deals.
They give us good deals. So we're like, you know, let's just give it right back, you know.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. You're not like, all right, if I made a good deal with this grower,
I want to make a lot of money.
I wanna make a
off
lot of
it.
fucking money,
I'll
yeah.
just, let's get it out of here, you know, like. and
That's what-
then
yeah, that's
let's
what's gonna
get the new one. You know,
differentiate.
it's like people love coming in and like, damn, y'all got 7 new flavors today.
that's what's up.
And they're like, all right. And then I'll go in there. I'm like, yeah, I'm working on doing this and this and this. And then like come by tomorrow and like we'll get another 5. And then, but yeah, I just struck a deal and like probably got like 25, 30 flavors.
Hell yeah, that's a lot of fucking flavors.
You keep it interesting for them.
Keep it interesting, yeah. Like every time they come in, there's like something new, and like there is like stuff that's like limited batches. So like they're like, oh, I want it. And then like next thing you know, like they're messaging the growers and like, hey, like that shit was bomb. Like yeah, it's awesome.
So it has like fucking 25 different flavors. That's a lot.
From one, yeah.
When I fucking grew up, like when I used to hit it,
I don't know, maybe like 80 flavors.
Can you break down like your team, the most essential players in 4 or 5 buds? Like
everybody's an essential player in 4 or 5 buds.
How many employees do you have right now?
I think like 30.
You think?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could probably, if I went counted them, but I think it's about 30. I think we got about 30 employees.
So on the Midwest City location, how many you have right there?
30.
30.
Yeah.
How do 30 people work at the dispensary?
How does
we
that
have
work?
30 people, yeah. Like,
Is it because of the 24 hours?
we got security guards. We got bartenders.
You hiring?
Am I hiring? Not right now. You know, like what I'm doing is I'm getting everybody ready.
You said bud tenders? What's that?
Yeah, like you know, kind of like when you go to a pharmacy and the person behind the desk, they help you.
Like
out,
bartender,
get your
bud. You know, you give them bud.
Like just giving the weed out type shit.
Think about
Yes,
it. Think about it, bud.
So have 30 employees, doesn't it get like to over here gets expensive for you?
How much do you? How much do they get paid? Like minimum wage or like $9.25, $10.50?
Come on, bud. We ain't like that.
Yeah.
What's the starting rate at 4 or 5 buds?
Hey, it just depends on experience, you know. Like, we gonna pay you what you're worth, but you gotta prove it, you know. And then we'll see what happens. But it's cool. It's cool seeing 30 people that, and then it's like 30 people that are like close to me. So like, it's people that I kind of like grew up with, and like kind of just brings like a full circle back to like people that I grew up with, and like now I'm growing up with them again.
That's what's up. Yeah.
So you gave a lot of your homies opportunity.
Yeah.
That's cool, definitely.
You got
30
to, you know,
employees
like,
in
yeah.
one space. I'm trying to fuck.
Out of those 30, how many of them are your homies?
I would say everybody.
I mean, like homies, like for reals though, like
that
they're
I've
one.
known them for a while. Most of them, I would say, like 3 or 4 of them were patients, like that started working for us. Like it would be patients that would come in like every single day and be like, "Hey, yeah," and they were cool people. So like I just couldn't say no to them, you know. But.
Hell yeah. That's crazy. And you
Okay,
do
so my bad. 30 people. What are the like what for somebody that's never fucking that doesn't know what it consists of? Like, what's the job in there? You know, like when you go to Amazon, you're packing shit in boxes or whatever the fuck. Like, what do you do at a dispensary? What is there?
What do? You do what the fuck you're told. No.
Well, what is that?
No, it's just. I mean, it's honestly simple. It's an easy job. It's just.
Like, what are some of the tasks? What are some of the tasks?
Help you.
That's too broad. That's too general. I'm fucking helping people.
Hey,
like
whatever it takes to help people out. That's the job title. But you know, like
So
whether it's like you help them by getting the door for them, or you know,
just providing customer service.
Yeah, that's all it is. Just help people.
So the task is simple: provide good customer service.
Yeah, just find ways to help people.
That's it.
That's it. That's a good job, right?
you roll joints. You fucking cut buds. Like, what's the actual work that comes with it?
So when you say roll, when you say roll joints, this is for the clients.
Yeah, like
If
what
they ask
I'm
you,
saying, if I'm working right now at 4 or 5 buds, what am I gonna be doing other than being like, hey, here you go? Like, am I gonna be
regular job?
Am I gonna be fucking cleaning the?
Yeah, I mean for sure.
I'm trying to see the duties, bro.
Unless you
Like,
want to get fired, you know.
like the duties. What's the duties?
The duties.
Next employee, Aaron Valles, 4 or 5 buds. Shit.
Everybody does everything there.
Everybody does everything.
Like whenever I worked at Brahms, I fucking ran the grill, or I did the ice cream, or like, do you just have 30 people in there fucking high as shit, just fucking?
I mean, I hope they're not high, but
I was a server. I wasn't in the. You
know what I'm saying? That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
yeah.
What?
No, I mean they just whatever needs done, you know, like it's.
So you got bud tenders. That's one. What else? You got a manager.
Do you have managers?
I have an HR manager, I guess.
Okay.
So when people complain and shit,
Yeah, they just go complain to him. But
Yeah. And you do the
But
scheduling?
like,
Who does the
just
schedule?
like everybody does whatever needs to be done. You know, like
Well, yeah, that's what I'm asking though. What are some of the things that need to be done?
All right. So, okay, let me make it easier on you.
yeah.
I go in there, bro, and I'm clocking in. What is my next task?
Probably like a patient just walked in and
I gave them the fucking weed.
yeah.
They're happy. They
Another
left.
person probably just walked in.
And it's dead. And it's dead.
It's dead. You go grab the broom,
Sweep.
You go
Clean the fucking shelves and shit.
Go see what needs refilled.
Regular shit, bro.
It's regular shit.
There we go. That's all I wanted to know.
It's a regular job, you know. Like it's.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. A lot of
Yeah.
people have never even had a fucking regular.
But it's
You know what I'm
easy.
saying?
It's an easy job.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
Just dead time. Just make sure the store isn't.
Just stay busy.
like,
yeah,
shape,
clean
you know what I'm
or
saying?
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Presentable.
Do you do the schedule?
I just did a schedule yesterday. It's time consuming, but
It's
it's
a
kind
lot,
of crazy. Like
Do you do it a week, 2 weeks in advance?
yeah,
or
1
what?
week. You know, I'm gonna try to start doing 2 weeks, but yeah.
I think it's better if
Yeah.
I'm gonna saying this in like on a
employee.
an
Yeah,
employee
because
view.
you get to plan out a little bit more. Huh?
Right, so you get to have a life. Now, if it's
Yeah.
every week, it's like fuck.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, what's
Imagine,
gonna
imagine
happen?
with us right now, it's like
Am I gonna work?
like an 8-hour notice. Like, hey, bro, pull up and shoot this shit.
Yeah, we got yeah, we had an
Fuck you.
8-hour notice to finish a video. We were like, nah.
I
Not
lost
even an
your
8
fucking
hour.
mind.
It was less than-
No, it wasn't even a. No, but yeah, I mean that's just my point. Like,
Yeah, so like, yeah.
if you want to create the schedule, be the fucking boss, or shut the fuck up. No.
Yeah.
2 weeks in advance, I would say is
I'll
the
say,
sweet
yeah,
spot.
It's kind of like
'Cause
things that
we-
you learn, you know.
Yeah, when we used to work at
Just go with
T-Mobile, you know, when Hilda used to make them goddamn schedules.
She'd make them for a month.
She would make them for a month, but there was fucking weeks that she just made them like week to week. Oh, I'm behind. I'm doing this and that. Shit irritated me because I couldn't make any
Hey,
plans.
I tell you what, I could see a lot of the stuff that she probably going through, and like you kind of understand stuff now from like a different perspective.
Right.
But yeah, because now I can kind of see like, damn, she probably was busy doing inventory.
yeah.
Or she probably was busy like dealing with fucking complaint.
But would you think it's a little bit harder for you that you own the business because it's like you can't just suck?
It's the
Hilda
same, it's
in
the
whichever
same thing,
minute.
'cause really what she was doing is she was owning the store for somebody.
Right. She's
Yeah.
owning it for somebody, but at any given moment, if she's like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm going
Yeah,
somewhere else.
She can go somewhere.
You
I
can't
can't
do
do
that.
Right. I mean, I could.
You have
But I would.
you would have to sell it
Yeah. No, I mean, you could just say fuck it if you wanted to.
and just leave the dispensary there.
Fuck it. No, I mean, you could do whatever you want to do. You know, like
So if one day you're pissed and you were like, fuck this shit, I don't want to do this
yeah,
anymore.
I
and
mean,
you
yeah,
walk
just
out.
Fucking fly out.
Who
somewhere,
takes over?
Come right back. Who takes over? It would just run itself, bro, until I come back.
No, I'm saying like quit, because Hilda can quit any moment.
Oh, who
She can
takes
fuck-
over?
She can say fuck T-Mobile and quit.
Mhm.
You can't.
I'm not gonna quit.
No, I'm just saying like if it gets to that
Y'all
point
better
where
kill me if y'all want me to quit.
you can't do it because it's your business,
Yeah.
you're behind it. 405 is Juan.
You technically can do whatever.
Hey, but like, just see, like, you're you, so you just go do it somewhere else, wherever you just did. 'Cause you could do it one time, you could do it again.
So you were like, I'm gonna go do a podcast. Fuck,
Yeah.
you know,
Like, I
and you did
did a
it.
fucking podcast once, so I'll just go do another one, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's right. It costs to be the boss.
Yeah, it does. It's exhausting, you know, like deal with fucking complaints and then personal fucking.
What is that all
issues.
about, man? I'm
Huh?
over here being a little
Yeah,
nosy and shit.
fucking
But
crazy.
I saw like, is it the people that are like on the side?
it's fucking-
What business do they run that they hate you guys so much?
I think they cut dog hair. Maybe.
It has nothing to do with you guys and their fucking
No,
hating.
It's just,
So they have some enemies,
yeah, it's
which is
crazy.
a store that cuts like dog hair and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. So
Yeah, I just fucking threw a fucking.
he got him on camera. The lady just threw a cup at the car, one of the employees' cars.
that's
She just
crazy.
threw a cup and
Wow.
just.
Fucking potheads.
But why though?
I don't know. I mean, it's.
They don't care about shit.
I mean, if
Fucking
if
lazy shits.
something pisses you off to that point that where you got to do some wild shit like that.
My boy
like,
Scissorhands, they
you're-
fucking threw
You're
a.
probably just an unhappy individual.
Yeah.
Like,
He caught another
yeah.
barber throwing a fucking rock at a window on camera.
At his shop.
At his shop, a dude just fucking.
Yeah, you
And
gotta be,
he has a shirt of a like another barber shop. like another local barbershop. So it was a barber from another barbershop.
Fucking hater.
For real, straight up, bro. Hater shit.
Speaking of unity and shit, especially in the
In
barbering
Oklahoma,
community,
bro, yeah, it's
what
like,
the fuck? Why though?
Barbers are wild, huh?
Some of them, but they've getting a little bit better. That's what we were talking about in previous podcasts. Is like they're getting a little bit better, but damn, that's just
There's
crossing
a lot
the
of
line.
people that cut hair, you know, or that cut hair. You know.
And there's heads for everybody, you know.
There's
what I'm
heads
saying?
for
Pause.
everybody, you know.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I mean, if you could cut hair good, like that's really what it is.
right? Yeah.
Like just like if you have really
So,
good weed.
did you confront that lady when she, or you just don't want to deal with
I
it?
just out of sight, out of mind.
You want to just keep it professional? Say
Yeah,
fuck them.
just fuck them. Get them
That's-
out of here.
That's crazy. Totally different businesses, but they just want to
Yeah,
hate.
it's just whatever.
They just
you
wanna
know.
hate.
No, yeah. Get them out of here.
Yeah.
So, man, how do you? Is it the same to work fucking sober than it is high? Like the difference. Have you tried being sober for like a good?
I don't change, bud. You know,
You don't change?
I'm just the same person.
When was the last time that you didn't smoke weed for like?
Oh shit.
Damn.
I know you digging back.
Know.
You don't remember?
I have no clue.
Do you smoke weed regularly, like throughout the day?
Man, I would say I just do it whenever I want to.
On some Wiz Khalifa shit, huh?
Yeah, whatever.
That's gotta be tight, man. Just to know, like, just grab. I want this flavor.
Yeah, just,
Boom.
ooh, I want to
Spark
try
that
this
shit up.
one. Ooh. Oh, there's this one. Ooh, grab that one.
So you consuming that, it doesn't. You don't be like, fuck, this is gonna be taken away out of my profits
I gotta try it.
to sell it to the customer, huh?
Not necessarily to sell it to the customer, but like you gotta do quality control yourself.
Make sure it's not too. It doesn't taste like shit.
Not necessarily that it tastes like shit, cause like there's weed that like smells like onions, and there's weed that smells, you know, like apples and yeah, like cheese. So it's just like you gotta try it.
Before you sell it.
Not before you sell it, but if you want to keep buying it, like, oh damn, this shit is damn. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah. I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah. It's like if the iPhone is selling, you got to make sure.
It's like a fat nigga selling gym memberships. Like that doesn't make sense because he doesn't work out. So with weed, if you don't smoke weed and you're trying to sell me
they
some
make
weed,
fun of you if you don't smoke weed. Like, there's customers that walk in and like, man, I went to one down the street, and old dude don't even smoke.
And he's a dispensary owner.
Yeah,
That's
and
hilarious.
they just clown on him because they're like, they don't know what. Yeah, I'm not
That's like if Aaron became a personal
So
trainer.
that's the thing. Like everybody that like works for us is like in some sort of way like.
see, with the barber game, that's why I had to go through school and get in the shop and cut in the garage. Because when I go to a shop, I don't want people to fucking down talk me and be like, oh, well, you're not really a barber. Like, no, motherfucker. If I'm the boss of the barber shop, I'm going to be like, yeah, I've been in your position before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in the shop sweeping hair, fucking just washing people's hair. You know, like, it's like you got to be in that bitch to...
I don't feel like it would be.
I mean,
You can
there's
still
no-
do it,
It
but...
wouldn't matter, bro. You
There's
know,
no
you're in
wrong
there.
with sweeping
If you want to
hair.
own a dispensary, you don't have to smoke because fuck what they think, and you're in it to make money, you know?
Right.
Like, if
But
Because, I mean,
how
you-
how can you advise on something that you haven't
Hey,
even
but you-
tried?
But that's why you have your employees. Though.
That's what
It's the same if I wanted to open a barbershop.
If you in this just to make
I can
money,
open one. Doesn't
then,
mean I have to be a barber.
You don't, but like people are gonna be like, how are you gonna come tell me what to do when you don't even know how to fucking?
All y'all niggas got to do is cut hair, bro. Cut hair.
There's no
Provide great
there's
cut.
no respect there though.
Yeah,
You got people, you got people.
Cause bro, like let's
It's
say
like
somebody comes and tells you like, hey, you're not doing like, how are you gonna tell me when you don't even have a fucking barber's license? Like, shut the fuck up, bro.
I mean, on the cuts, I don't think you should tell me what to do. As a barber, you shouldn't tell me what to do. I'm just saying that
Well, that's the thing
I want
though.
the store
If you have a
shade.
barber
That's
shop,
it.
there's a standard of quality that you want. So if you're not a barber, how are you gonna know when a haircut, when a service and a haircut is good? If you're just doing it for the money, that means like you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I'm a big fan of haircuts, though.
Huh?
If
You
I
can be
open-
a fan though, but if you're not,
I know-
if you haven't been in the shop doing 20 cuts a day, then you don't know what it's like to be a barber. So you can't go in and be like, why haven't you done this, and that? Because you don't know how it is to be in a
why would
barber
I go
shop.
to?
But you're not in there for the
if
weed.
you're
You're in
doing
there
But why would I go
you're
to
in
a
there for the
barber
business.
But if you're doing it for the
claiming
money-
shit? Like why?
What do you
If
mean?
you're just doing it for the
Like-
money, like you're not in it for.
Because
the
you're
Like,
telling
let's-
me,
yeah,
why would I go to a barber and
let's
say,
say-
why are you doing this,
Like,
and that?
let's
Why would
say
I
you're
do
a
that?
barbershop, because let's say you're a barbershop owner and somebody's not doing what they're supposed to be doing as a barber. You as a barbershop owner, you're gonna go and say, hey bro, you're not using no fucking neck strips. Like, so if you're not a barber and you go tell this dude like you're not using neck strips, he's gonna be like, bro, you're not even a barber. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to if you have a license and you're like, they see you in there cutting and you go and say, here's some neck strips, bro. Like, use these, you know? Then they're like, okay, well, this nigga's in here using neck strips, cutting hair.
But I don't think if I'm gonna
don't even
open
know
a
what
barber
next
shop, I'm
strips
not
are.
just gonna open it blindly. Like I gotta do my research. on it.
Exactly.
And then if anything, I'll hire a manager or
Yeah,
one of the
that's what
barbers
I-
become the head. Like take care of my shit. Take care of it, pretty much.
And that's when you fuck up. Hey,
If you have a manager,
if you ain't planning on being there, don't even fucking do it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah. At the end of the day, if you don't plan on being there,
So if you have multiple barbershops, how is that gonna work?
I'll tell you what, bro. I've had plenty of motherfuckers come up to me and be like, "Let's partner up. I got this money. I got this spot." But they're like, "But I don't want to be there." They're like, "I want to hire somebody. I want to do this," and I'm like, "I don't want to do it." Because what are you gonna do when that employee quits?
But eventually, it's gonna get to the point if you're thinking
You know, not
ahead
even
of
not
the,
even that. Like,
Wait, hold up.
Right,
hold
so-
up,
so-
hold up.
but
So-
not
hold
even
up,
that.
hold
But
up.
it's like, do you want
Pause,
to be?
pause,
do,
calm
do
down.
you really?
no, it's getting good. And
Do you
then
want to be
shit.
responsible for everything and then like give money to somebody that's not doing shit?
Bro, it's like you have to me, I
that.
lose respect for a
outta
manager
here.
that's going to tell me to do something that they haven't
they're
done.
doing it.
That they haven't done. So like
Yeah.
at Brahms, if this fool would tell me, clean under the grill because it's greasy and shit, I'd be like, I don't know how to do it. And if they wouldn't teach me, then I'm not going to do it either, because how are you telling me to do something that you're not doing, you know? So you got to be front line with it. At least that's how I feel like long
Long-term.
term.
but you have to.
You can have profit and get some money out of shit
Yeah.
off of
But then
selling
hey,
and
what's
being
gonna happen
middleman.
real quick,
But if you
though?
want to build like a real brand and a
Yeah.
real, you gotta be in there.
yeah.
Like,
Because
Right, and
Because
then
then
you-
you
you
can
got-
see the difference between the dispensaries that are in it for the fucking money and the ones that are in there for the patients. And
Yeah.
you could see it. You could see it.
Because eventually,
if you're not in there for the money, what happens? You fail. If you're in there for the money, you fail as a.
Not necessarily that you're gonna fail, but if you're not in it for the right reasons, then people are gonna.
because I get
know.
where you're coming from. Is like,
All right, so it's like people that are fucking selling vape cards for fucking $60 when I'm at my store, I could sell them for 25 per se. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like if you're in it for the money, then get the fuck out of here. You know, like
I mean, it's like what Eddie says. Like,
What are you in here for?
you're gonna make
If you
money.
open a business,
you're gonna
it's to make
you're
money,
gonna
no?
make money regardless. But if you could do it by helping people at the same time, who do you think is gonna last longer? You could have 1,000 patients walk in, right? Compared to your store where you're so focused on making money or making your 200% profit on one product, where you're only gonna have 20 people walk in and not spend shit. Because I'll discount my shit for say, and then they'll have extra money to spend on more shit compared to only going to your store where you're just so focused on the profits this, profits that. They're only going there once and they're never fucking coming back.
yeah,
So what you're saying, you're cheaper than you give them a better. Price.
Give them a better service, and that's
I mean, it's a thing. I get what you guys are saying. You know, don't go in it for just the money, but people are gonna do it for the money. There's been dispensaries,
I've
there's
seen
been
them,
barbershops.
and most of those I've seen them go down. You know, like because they don't want to be there. You know, they just want to fucking collect.
I mean, I feel like you can still do it though. You can just get.
you can do whatever.
You
Really,
can do whatever.
You can do whatever.
You can do whatever. Ain't nobody gonna.
really that it comes down to that? I mean,
There's different ways to do it. There's different ways to do it, and you know. Like,
At least if I were to open a barber shop, I would tell you I don't have no experience in shit, but I would come to somebody. Aaron, run the shop.
the only way I
You're
would
the
open
head
a barber
barber.
shop is.
but then what if he fucks you?
If I would just lease the chairs
I'm not gonna
out,
say anybody. Like,
I would just lease the chairs out, and that's it. Cause then nobody's a fucking manager. Everybody does their own shit.
The thing is, though, that's a scary thing in a barbershop. If everybody's doing their own thing in a barbershop,
Yeah.
that's a lot of people doing their own thing. That's crazy. So what I'm saying is, like, let's say you hire me. You have the money. You hire me to be the shop manager. You don't know shit about the industry.
Right.
So I could fuck you over because you don't know shit about the industry.
Obviously,
You got
if
too
I'm
much-
going,
you got too much
if I'm
trust.
going into the business, I'm gonna obviously study like the chairs, rent, lease, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
At this point, now you're putting in work. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. You have to do that shit to fucking.
Regardless, if you want to become a business man,
You don't actually have to be there for the
It's not
business.
just-
You
yeah.
don't have to be
Right.
there.
and that's what it goes
You
down
can
to.
just get
Like,
your set of people.
Are they gonna have the same passion?
There you go.
Are they
Well,
gonna have
I
the
would.
same passion?
I mean, I guess so. Me personally, I don't
Yeah,
like that.
Me personally, I'm just passionate about
wanna
it.
be
so
in
I
that.
want to be
I wanna
there,
be-
but you
Pause.
know, like, fuck it.
I mean,
I want to be in there, bro. Like, you
Yeah,
know what
I'll
I'm
be in
saying?
there.
Like,
I'll
no.
be in there fucking sweeping if I got to. I don't give a fuck.
but yeah, that's different. That is different
This is for the business wise, like.
because you guys are passionate about it, which is the right path to go to.
And
But why would you not want to be passionate about
Right.
it?
That,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I'm saying, like me, if I want to become a business guy and I want to
basically
open
wanna just
multiple
make
businesses,
money off of people all your fucking life, like that is not. I wouldn't want to do that.
make money.
Like, no,
off of
I'm
people?
saying like for example,
Yeah,
when
like
you're
money isn't everything.
like when you're going
you
into a
know?
bit, like not you, but when people are
Like
going
a
into a
satisfaction.
business and they're just putting money down, boom, but they don't have no actual passion for it. At that
Yeah,
point,
you just have a whole. that's
But eventually,
fucking-
don't you want to become big? Don't you want 405 Buzz to
Yeah,
become
we're
the
gonna be
next
big, but
Apple?
Guess how we're gonna do it?
But don't you want to become a CEO?
he's already a CEO.
I'm just saying, like, bro, Steve Jobs level type shit. Like, I'm saying,
No, look,
you are a businessman. You are a CEO. You're ahead of the game, bro. I know that.
We got-
I'm
we
saying,
got-
like, as far as the bigger picture,
Look at Steve Jobs. He owed people money and all kinds of shit.
Hey, Curtis,
You know,
think about it.
How?
How do you think we're opening 3 or 4 stores?
that's how it starts.
But how do you think? Do you think it's because we're all about the fucking money, or do you think it's because
No, I mean,
'cause word of
obviously
mouth is
not.
literally like we get customers that are like, oh yeah, these motherfuckers really do care about you here.
Obviously not.
And they
It's about building the brand. It's
Yeah.
about building what's behind 405 Buzz. It's just not only weed. It's more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Beyond it.
It's
Helping
beyond.
Patients get their cards. You know, like shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Do the whole
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
But hey, I ain't gonna tell somebody how to do what they want to do. If they want to do it, fucking do however you want to do it. But
I was just saying it in a way where if I'm like, I'm making money and I want to invest in something,
hey, but if this works for me, then
You know
but
what
see,
I'm
that's where the trust thing is.
right? And and there's multiple factors.
and then y'all remember when y'all asked me?
You
You remember when you was like 5 years ago, what would you change? And I was like, not trust people.
It's not about trusting them. You have to, you have to.
But eventually, it has to get to that
Not
point.
trust because look,
Hey,
let's say this fool has all the money and he gives me 80,000 to open a shop, but he just trusts me, boom, because
You open the shop with 20, pocket 60.
yeah.
outta
And he
here.
doesn't
But-
know, like he doesn't know how much a fucking clipper
Okay,
is.
so if I'm gonna do that, so if I right, but if are you gonna do me like that though? If it was,
Bro, I could, you know what I'm saying? You
telling me
Hey,
not
but
to trust you?
You just
you
don't
fucking
know.
rat.
You don't know people, man. You don't know people. You just don't know. You don't even like. It could be. It could be your family. It could be.
I'm not saying not to trust me, but like you say, like making things clear is always
Yeah.
But as a business owner, you're gonna see what the money. You have to.
Like,
see
look,
what-
I'm gonna tell
what
you,
they
like,
spend
I'm
on.
All right, Aaron.
I'm
All
a-
right, Aaron.
Receipts, you gotta see
Once you open your barbershop and you were looking to open multiple barbershops, eventually you see money coming in,
I wouldn't just hire anybody
Right.
to run a barbershop.
right? And that's gonna be a big hassle. But thinking,
It could be a nightmare, bro. If you have a barbershop, if you don't know what you're doing, and let's say you get a barber from this side of town and then a barber from this side of town, and the clients of this barber want to kill this person's clients, and then you put them in the same shop without knowing the how shit goes,
No, that shit happens.
you can really fuck shit up, bro. Like this fool pulls up to get a haircut, and he's
like that.
like he you know what I'm saying? Like he goes in a barbershop,
And
sits
I
down.
used to get my haircuts on the south side.
You know what I'm saying? You could really do some dumb shit, bro, if you don't.
So
If you're not within the culture.
let's say you have 3 barbershops open and you are looking to maybe be like, I already have enough barbershops open. I want to, the money I'm making, the extra shit, I want to invest it in something else.
Yeah.
What would it,
It would be something that I am truly invested in and like I want to be into it. If it was
so what would that be?
I don't know. I mean, if probably film for sure. Like if I make a shitload of money off of barbering, I'll just fucking shoot a film, start a network, you know, do that shit.
What kind of films?
Man,
Like cartoon films?
no, like real life films, like a nigga crossing the border and making
Like
it.
documentaries type shit.
Well, that too, documentaries too.
That'd be nice.
A network to where like when you turn the shit on, you see a documentary about 4 or 5 buds, and then next episode is the movie about some positive shit that'll inspire niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like that. That's the.
We got a special guest. Oh,
It's getting interesting. It's getting interesting.
it is. Okay.
Like basically, I would not invest in some shit that I'm not passionate about. I would.
Bottom line.
Yeah, because you're gonna just be doing it for the money, and at that point, it's not. That's why I was asking you, like, why'd you get into the weed business? Like you love weed.
I enjoy it.
You said I love the plant.
I love plants, helping people, getting high. I love getting people high. You know, and I get a satisfaction out of knowing that somebody went home that fucking day and lit up some shit that they bought from my shop
And got high.
and got fucking high.
And it was like it's some fire ass
Right.
shit.
And then they're gonna come right back and send their
Have you
mamas
ever
and
tried
their
any
dads
shrooms?
and their friends? Shrooms are nice. I like shrooms.
You go on some nice trips?
They're pretty mellow, you know. Like it's, I would say like.
Let's not
they
be
got
rude too, man. We have some.
I'd go to that
He brought an
business.
entourage. He's the first one to bring an entourage in this motherfucker
For real,
too.
we got a little crowd here. You know what I'm saying?
He pulled up proper.
Yeah, with the big guns. So, do you go? Is it true? Like, do you go on some trips and shit? You see like
Oh no, I don't.
SpongeBob
I
and
don't-
shit like that,
No,
rainbows.
It's more of it bring you down to earth kind of thing, you know. Like,
Really?
Yeah. You know, I mean, if you eat a lot of them, you might.
What does that mean though? Bring you down to earth
down
type
to
of
earth,
thing.
Like it just balances you out, like especially if you're in a good environment. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's just an enjoyable feeling, you know. Like it's not on some like meth head or crackhead type shit. It's
It has a
like,
lot of benefits to it.
like people that have PTSD and all that bullshit, they fucking take shrooms.
So those
What's
trips,
the right dose to take?
I don't know. Shit.
you
Just
don't go
eat
on
it.
trips and shit like.
Just eat whatever you feel comfortable with. You know, like.
No, like for reals though. Like so, like if somebody's in their fucking room right now and they're like, how many should I take?
I mean, I don't know, cause it just depends, you know, like. But they're nice, couple grams. You could put it in into a tea and drink it. You know,
Is the effect smoother that way?
it's stronger.
Holy shit!
Have you had a bad trip?
No, it's about the people you like. It's the environment. If
Have you tried them, Eddie?
It's the mood.
No.
If you're not in the mood, just don't do it. Just don't do it.
You're just feeling negative and shit.
Feeling negative, if you're in a sad or if you're in a bad.
I heard, yeah, if you're like sad or depressed or some shit, don't take them.
But if you like
gonna
need
be an ugly one.
if you need to balance yourself out, you know, you're like, damn, all right, boom. You got some big moves coming up, and you just need to
which is kind of weird because
bring yourself back down and then like
yeah, they
go
say the
in
mushrooms
and like
help you,
analyze
like,
the whole fucking situation. Like you ever seen Limitless where that motherfucker's like,
yeah.
That's how I feel Adderall
Yeah,
is.
come-
Yeah, that's how I feel. Yep.
and then you wake up the next day and then you're like, fuck. All right, now I know what the fuck to do, and then
Yeah.
boom, yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it is, going back to the mushrooms, I think it's kind of interesting because I read an article that says it cures like, you know, depression. But if you're depressed, don't take it because
No, you could take it. Just like, all right, don't
can have a
take
bad
it
trip.
and then be like have motherfucking angry motherfuckers in the room or something like with bad vibes. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Or if like you have like some sort of remorse towards somebody, and like, you know, like let's just say your fucking uncle used to beat your ass when you was a fucking kid, and then you take mushrooms and he's at the house and you like remember that shit.
and
You're
then you
like,
go
"Oh,
and
shit."
fucking beat his ass. Or some
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, you won't want to beat his ass, but you know, like it'll just fucking trip you out, type shit. I mean,
What kind of music do you listen to, bro?
I like silence.
You like what?
I like silence.
Silence.
I like silence. Yeah.
So no music.
I mean, I listen to music, but I prefer silence. You know.
You listen to podcasts?
Huh? I just listen to the road. You know, the music of the road. Just. And it's the only quiet time that I ever get in a car. So
you don't listen when you get in your car. You don't.
I
Listen
just
to music?
don't listen to anything. Like just boom, zoned.
Okay. Well, I can't.
It's kind of like meditation in a way, but it's like my meditation. It's like,
it can be.
You have a smooth ass car because if it's a
If these roads are kind of
if
fucked
it's a
up.
bucket, nigga, you gonna be like,
Yeah,
ah,
these
damn,
roads is kinda
I need an
fucked up.
oil change.
But it's nice. It's nice to get silence.
Curious.
How often do you get in a situation where it's like silent?
I don't got that anymore.
No, you know what I mean. So
When
it's
you
like
take a shit?
you learn to appreciate.
Not even that, bro.
Yeah, but you just learn to appreciate it. You know, like
Yeah. I sacrificed a lot of that. Yeah. I was trying to edit a vlog on my laptop, like in the living room of my grandma's house, and it was hectic.
Yeah.
Especially when it's Hispanics, like
Yeah,
hectic.
It's just nice to have silence. Sometimes.
Yeah. I do miss that shit.
Stress, man. How do you deal with stress? I know you can
Stress?
stay high, so that's definitely one.
Oh, man, my stress stays like on 10 all the time. Like literally.
Is it
like,
the business? What's
no,
causing that
just
stress?
Everything, man. It's just
Life,
business,
Weddings.
all
that shit.
all that shit. You know, like if it ain't one thing, it's another motherfucking thing, and like you know, like
Back in the
shit.
day, you used to do what was it? Boxing?
Boxing, MMA. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I just
Is
did
that one of your passions?
It was one of my passions. I enjoyed it. I did it as like.
Was it like UFC type shit?
Mhm.
So what is that called? Like martial arts?
MMA, mixed martial arts.
It's martial arts.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. That was probably my shit. when I
You
was
still
a
got it
kid.
in you?
I think I still got it. I mean, I haven't gotten to release my powers in a long time, but
Did you ever get beat up?
I've gotten beat up. I mean, I really used to like get down with like a bunch of fucking adults when I was a kid, like, cause I was like the only 15, 16-year-old in the fucking academy. And
Fighting against these adults and shit.
and everybody else was like in their 20s. Like all my security guards, I used to train with them when I was a kid.
What did it teach you the first time you got your ass beat?
What did they teach you? I mean, he really wouldn't let you get your ass beat if he didn't feel comfortable with you, like, because obviously I was fighting adults, and I mean,
So I guess the first time like you felt like you were down and then just
the
like
first time I ever like really went and like kind of like sparred with somebody, like, man, I went home and I just laid in bed and I was fucking hurting. It was kicks, punches, like.
What would you say
knees.
is your like fight style? Like,
My
are you
fight
more of the
style?
wrestler type or just like the
I would say I'm more of a
Conor McGregor type shit?
no, not even Conor McGregor. I'm just I'm not sluggish, but yeah, fucking wild, I guess.
Okay. So you're like
No, not like that.
Oh.
Like, but
that's okay. More of a is more boxing style or just more
of
wrestling?
more of
'Cause-
a technical, like more, you know, like
More wrestling
more
style, like-
aggressive, I guess.
So would you like? Is your first instinct would be like to knock somebody out, put them in a
somebody the
submission or
fuck
some
out,
shit?
You know, just throw fucking punches.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if they're on the ground, would you do like a submission or some
I'll
shit?
Throw another fucking punch.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. This is more hardcore shit.
I'll throw a fucking knee too if I need to. Shit.
More hardcore shit. Yeah.
Throw the elbows, the phalanges,
Yeah. I feel like that's
all that shit.
work, man. To be honest, like the martial arts shit is a lot of
It was
cardio.
fun. I just had to stop doing it because I had to work.
Life, huh?
Life hit, and then boom, you gotta stop.
So, does weed help you out a lot for when you're
Yeah,
like
weed-
on level
weed
10 on a
relaxes
stress?
me, you know, like the thing about weed, like it's that you could pick a feeling, if that makes sense. you could pick a fucking feeling. Like, let's say you have 100 flavors, you could get 100 different fucking feelings out of those 100 different weeds.
Feeling. So when
Feelings like, all right, if you want something to go night night with, you smoke something to go night night with. If you need something to get you some energy, get some energy. You got stomach aches. There's fucking like weed that has the terps for stomach aches. So yeah, that's the cool thing about weed, that you could pick what you want to feel.
interesting. So that's one of the things when you have those stresses,
Yeah.
just weed. Is there anything else you do to kind of fuck with them?
I've picked
Lower
up a
the
little
stress.
day drinking here lately. It's
Day drinking?
Yeah, recreational day drinking.
How's that going?
It's awesome. I mean, it's just a couple sips. You know how they, like, when we used to work at T-Mobile, like, we could legally
Shit.
take 2 sips on our lunch break.
Yeah.
Well, nobody will ever tell you how big the drinks have to be. So, it could be 2 big drinks or 2 small drinks. But
I
hey,
remember that shit. Yeah. Back on our lunch breaks, man.
yeah, like French people, they drink wine with their shit. I drink tequila with my shit. Like, sorry.
Yeah, I can do drinking to do stress. I cannot do that shit. Can barely do weed, and it's a pen.
Nuh-uh.
It has to be the pen.
Sometimes you gotta mix it.
That's when you end up like flipping shit. Take 5 shots of Patron and be in your feelings.
Yeah.
That's not a
Shit.
good idea.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. But shit, we about to wrap this shit up. I think.
Hey, put Reginald on the podcast. He got some shit to say.
Shit. This one is pretty much a wrap. We can definitely get him in on the podcast. Is there anything else you want to add to it before we wrap it up?
I just want to say that I appreciate everybody out there in this world, and it's 4 or 5 buds for no buds.
I like that. Make sure before we end this, I'm saying, if you're looking to get your medical card,
Yeah, holler at us.
Homeboy out over here will help you out. So 405 Buzz is where it's at. Midwest City. Holler at him. We'll leave information here.
Message me if you see this video. I'll get you a discount.
Yeah, there you go.
Get you a
So
discount.
we're going to wrap things up.
Just be
Shout
like,
out to all
"I
the
seen the video.
listeners. You know what I'm
Let me get that
saying?
discount."
405 Buzz, Juan with the drip. Eddie, special guest, audience. You know what I'm saying? AV behind the camera. We are
Hey.
out.
Don't do it for the money.
Don't do it for the money. Nope.